The Vatican is supposed to be the headquarters of Christianity, but if you were to believe these sources, there are some creepy secrets hidden in the city. From hidden secrets to diabolical historical facts, here are 10 creepy things you didn't know were hidden in the Vatican. Starting with some serious allegations. Jesus' descendants. The details of Jesus' bloodline are rumored to be hidden within the Vatican, with many speculating that the Church deliberately suppresses this information. According to conspiracy theories, Jesus was married to Mary Magdalene, and their descendants are said to have survived throughout history. The Vatican is believed to keep these secrets locked away to preserve the sanctity of the Church's teachings and protect the faith from being shaken by the revelation of such a scandalous truth. The bloodline's secrecy is seen as sacred, with some theorists claiming it could disrupt traditional Christian beliefs about divinity and the nature of Jesus. This might remind you of Tom Hanks's movie called Da Vinci Code. But the next secret hidden in the Vatican is a bit more creepy: the dark connection with Hitler. Despite claims that Pope Pius X was neutral during the tensions, hidden evidence suggests otherwise. Some allege that the Vatican holds irrefutable proof that Pius X not only knew of the atrocities being committed by the Nazis, but may have even provided indirect support. However, these damning documents remain concealed deep within the Vatican's archives, so well hidden that many fear the truth will never come to light. Even more disturbing are allegations that the Vatican profited from the Holocaust. Reports suggest that the Church may have indirectly benefited from Nazi-occupied Europe, with properties and assets seized from Jewish families allegedly funneled into the Vatican's coffers. The Vatican's silence on these matters only adds fuel to the flames of suspicion, leaving the world to wonder just how far their complicity stretches. The truth about Jesus. One of the most controversial and chilling allegations against the Vatican is the belief that the true story of Jesus' crucifixion has been deliberately manipulated and that the Vatican is hiding the truth. Some claim that historical evidence and alternate interpretations of ancient texts point to the idea that Jesus may not have been crucified at all. These theories suggest that Jesus was never nailed to a cross, but rather that his death was orchestrated in a way that aligned with the Roman Empire's interests. Critics argue that the Vatican, with its immense influence over Christian doctrine, has suppressed this information to maintain control over millions of believers worldwide. They believe that the Church has twisted historical accounts to fit the narrative of the crucifixion, making it a cornerstone of the Christian faith, while hiding other interpretations that could challenge centuries of religious teachings. They say that the truth is known by the Vatican, but they don't want us to know. The biggest collection. A shocking and disturbing claim that has circulated for years is that the Vatican holds the largest collection of pornography in the world, hidden within its secretive archives. These allegations suggest that despite the Vatican's role as the center of Catholicism, it has amassed an enormous collection of explicit material spanning centuries, much of which is thought to have been collected in the name of research or to maintain control over the behavior of its followers. It is said that the Vatican's archives contain works from the Renaissance period, paintings, manuscripts, and books that were considered too explicit for public display at the time. The most controversial aspect is the idea that these materials have been kept under lock and key, only accessible to select individuals within the Church. What do you think of that? The devil. For centuries, rumors have swirled that the Vatican is not only the center of Catholicism, but also a dark and sinister place where the devil's influence can be felt, even within its hallowed walls. Some believe that the very heart of the Vatican houses evil forces, that Satan himself has found refuge within the Vatican's corridors. This belief has been fueled by the Vatican's own history with exorcism, a practice often used to rid individuals of demonic possession, but also, according to some, a sign that the Church has been forced to confront dark powers lurking within. Perhaps the most chilling figure tied to these allegations is Father Gabriel Amorth, the Vatican's chief exorcist, who performed more than 100,000 exorcisms during his lifetime. He claimed that the devil was actively at work within the Vatican itself, with priests and even high-ranking officials falling prey to demonic influence. This might sound like a superstition, but when you're working in the headquarters of Christianity, is it so hard to believe in this? The time machine. One of the most bizarre and chilling claims tied to the Vatican is the alleged existence of the chronovisor, a machine that supposedly allows users to witness past events, including pivotal moments in biblical history. According to Father Pellegrino Ernetti, a Benedictine monk and scientist, he was the one who invented this extraordinary device in the 1950s. Ernetti claimed that the chronovisor could capture and record images from the past, offering a window into moments long gone, from the crucifixion of Christ to ancient Rome. Ernetti's story suggests that the Vatican was involved in the development of the chronovisor, even going so far as to suppress its existence. He described the machine as a complex amalgamation of electronics, radio waves, and interference patterns that allowed the user to tune into the past. But according to Ernetti, the Vatican, fearful of the consequences of such powerful knowledge, ordered the device to be destroyed, along with all related documents, after its creation. However, people believe that it is a myth. We may never know the whole truth. Otherworldly possessions. Among the many mysterious allegations surrounding the Vatican, one of the most unsettling involves the existence of extraterrestrial artifacts hidden within its vaults. According to various conspiracy theorists and whistleblowers, the Vatican may be in possession of alien relics, objects from outer space that have somehow found their way to Earth. Some believe these artifacts are of significant religious importance, possibly even connected to ancient civilizations or visitors from another world. The idea that the Vatican has been secretly collecting and concealing such items raises more questions than answers. Could these objects contain evidence of alien life or advanced technologies? Or perhaps they hold knowledge that contradicts religious teachings, threatening to shake the foundations of belief itself. The third secret of Fatima. The third secret of Fatima is one of the Vatican's most enduring and mysterious secrets, a revelation that has been the subject of intrigue and controversy for decades. In 1917, 3 Portuguese children claimed to have witnessed a series of visions of the Virgin Mary in the town of Fatima, including one that was said to foretell the future. The visions were said to include a cryptic prophecy, which the children were instructed to reveal only to the Pope. This prophecy became known as the Third Secret of Fatima. For years, the Vatican kept the content of this secret sealed, heightening speculation about its contents. When the secret was finally released in the year 2000, the Vatican revealed that it described a vision of a pope being shot, which many believed referred to the assassination attempt on Pope John Paul II in 1981. However, some critics argue that the released interpretation was incomplete and that there is more to the prophecy that the Vatican is still concealing. They even believe that the prophecy is about how the world would end, and this secret is guarded within the Vatican. The Grand Grimoire, often referred to as the Gospel of the Devil, is one of the most sinister and enigmatic texts allegedly hidden within the Vatican's vaults. This ancient grimoire is said to contain powerful and forbidden knowledge, rituals, incantations, and instructions on how to summon demons, communicate with dark forces, and wield the occult for personal gain. Dating back to the 16th century, the Grand Grimoire was believed to have been written by a mysterious figure named Ali Bek the Egyptian, who was said to be a sorcerer in service to the devil himself. The book is rumoured to include instructions on summoning Lucifer, making pacts with dark entities, and achieving wealth and power through sinister means. The Essene Gospel of Peace. This is an ancient and mysterious text that some believe contains hidden teachings about Jesus Christ, teachings that were deliberately excluded from the canonical Bible by the Vatican. The text, which dates back to the early centuries of Christianity, is thought to have been part of the writings of the Essenes, a secretive Jewish sect that lived in the deserts of Palestine and is often associated with the Dead Sea Scrolls. The Essene Gospel of Peace presents an alternative view of Jesus, one that is in stark contrast to the teachings found in the New Testament. According to the Gospel, Jesus was not just a divine figure, but a teacher of deep spiritual wisdom, promoting a lifestyle of peace, purity, and harmony with nature. The text highlights his advocacy for a strict vegetarian diet, healing rituals, and an emphasis on physical well-being as a pathway to spiritual enlightenment. However, this is also reported to be hidden within the Vatican. Well, this is it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one.